students. The social emotional learning skill this week is gratitude. When you show gratitude, you take the time to be thankful for the things and people in your life. I'm going to be reading you a book called The Important Book. It was written back in 1949, and this book is about 71 years old. The author is Margaret Wise Brown, and the illustrator is Leonard Weisgard. This is one of my really favorite books. As I'm reading it, I want you to think about what is important to you and what you are grateful for in your life. The important thing about a spoon is that you can eat with it. It's like a little shovel. You hold it in your hand. You can put it in your mouth. It isn't flat, it's hollow, and it spoons things up. But the important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. The important thing about a daisy is that it is white. It is yellow in the middle. It has long white petals, and bees sit on it. It has a ticklish smell. It grows in green fields, and there are always lots of daisies. But the important thing about a daisy is that it is white. The important thing about rain is that it is wet. It falls out of the sky, and it sounds like rain and makes things shiny. And it does not taste like anything and is the color of air. But the important thing about rain is that it is wet. The important thing about grass is that it is green. It grows and is tender with a sweet grassy smell. But the important thing about grass is that it is green. The important thing about snow is that it is white. It is cold and light. It falls soft out of the sky. It is bright in the shape of tiny stars and crystals. It is always cold and it melts. But the important thing about the snow is that it is white. The important thing about an apple is that it is round. It is red. You bite it and it is white inside, and the juice splashes in your face, and it tastes like an apple, and it falls off a tree. But the important thing about an apple is that it is round. The important thing about the wind is that it blows. You can't see it, but you can feel it on your cheek and see it bend trees and blow hats away and sailboats. But the important thing about the wind is that it blows. The important thing about the sky is that it is always there. It is true that it is blue and high and full of clouds and made of air. But the important thing about the sky is that it is always there. The important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it. You walk in it and you take it off at night, and it's warm when you take it off. But the important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it. The important thing about you is that you are you. It is true that you were a baby and you grew, and now you are a child, and you will grow into a man or into a woman. But the important thing about you is that you are you. I hope you enjoyed the book. I have an activity for you. What I'd like you to do, and this is, you don't have to do it, but if you'd like to do it, you're welcome to do it, and then post a picture on Class Dojo, and we'd love to see what you've done. This word is gratitude right here. It's spelled G-R-A-T-I-T-U-D-E. Remember, gratitude means what you are thankful for. So as you were listening to the story, maybe you were thinking about, gosh, I'm really, really grateful for my family. But you know what? F isn't one of the letters, but R is right here, And I'm thinking of a word that is a synonym for family, and it is relatives. So what I'd like you to do is get a piece of paper, and I used the back of a Cheerios box for mine, and I wrote gratitude down the side, and I put relatives here. Maybe you can think of another word that starting with an R that you're really grateful for. Down here, I filled in dog because I'm very, very grateful for my dog. So what I'd like for you to do is fill in with the letter G, something that begins with the letter G that you're grateful for. Something that begins with the letter R that you are grateful for. And something that begins with an A that you're grateful for. It will be really fun to see what you've done. Now remember, you don't have to do this, but if you'd like to, we'd sure like to see how you filled this out. And you can post a picture. Now I'll be filling out mine too, and by the end of the week, I will have posted my picture. I hope you're having a great day, and I sure enjoy reading a story to you. Bye-bye.